Hola, everyone. It's Melissa Miranda from Miracles Within Us, and we'll be back on in 2 minutes. Just give us a moment. Thank you all for being here. Just waiting for everyone to come in. Thank you. Hola, everyone, and welcome to the webinar. Thank you all for being here. In a moment, I will show my face just to say hi to you all. And I'm really excited that you are all here sharing and taking the time to be here with me. And, with Miracles Within Us and all the support that you have provided us all. Wonderful. So, Miracles Within Us welcomes you to how to increase your vibrational energy and attract abundance. And I am your host, Melissa Miranda. Thank you all so very much for being here. I am super excited to give you this juicy information. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave it in the chat box, questions, comments. Hola, Zoraida. Thank you for being here. I'm so excited. And my best friend slash assistant slash I couldn't do anything without you in my life is here with me, Dianise. And she will be helping me throughout the webinar. So you'll see her answering some of your questions as we go along. So feel free to leave any questions or comments. And thank you all so very much. And during the webcast, I just want to give you a heads up. I'll be doing what they call polls, where we'll be asking you questions and you just fill in the question really simply so that we can give you the best experience ever. So the more you participate, the easier and better it is for you and for you to get the results that you desire. So I'm really excited. I'm going to show my face right now. So you can all see me really quickly, and then we'll go with the webinar. Hello, everyone. Hi. Just wanted to show you that I am live, that I am here with you, and that throughout this, we will be doing a lot of work. And I will be showing my face and showing slides at the same time so that you can get the information you need. Now, before we start getting to the juice, I want to give you some things that you're going to need. You're going to need a pen and paper or your iPad or something that you take notes on, because you're going to want to write down this information, because you're going to want to continue to apply this information so that you can continuously grow your abundance attraction level. And that's very important, and that's why most of you are here. Great. So I'm going to go back to the slides. Thank you so very much. And feel free to leave comments and questions in the chat box. Great. So I will be sharing my screen, and here we go. Woo, woo, woo. Wonderful. So here we go. How to attract, how to increase your vibrational energy and attract abundance into your life. So, in today's webinar, we'll be covering a few things. We will be covering how to read your vibrational. This is going to be your vibrational energy, your level of attraction. This is very, very important with getting anything done. Hola, Rose. Hey, my beautiful cousin. Thank you for being on. I'm so grateful that you are on today. Thank you for all your support. I got family love in here. Woo, woo. Wonderful. So we will be covering today, one of the things is how to read your abundance attraction level. And this is going to be really, really exciting. And once you learn this, you're going to want to teach everyone how to do it. And it's so simple, so, so simple. Wonderful. We will also be covering in this webinar how to get to the root of your abundance blocks and remove them. Right? So this is where we really get the juices flowing. We start getting some action happening here. And this is one of the hardest parts because of the reflection that you have to go through. But we are here together, and together we are powerful. And we'll also be covering transforming your abundance attraction level to a level you desire. And this is really important because we're going to be covering how to maintain your attraction level, not just to get there and say hi and pay a visit and leave. My goal is to give you the tools so that you can maintain your and have a permanent attraction level so that these things can just come to you so easily. You know, I love the images in this slide here. You know, money, love, connection, playfulness. This is what we all desire in some way or another. Wonderful. So what attracted you to this webinar? Right? And I would like you all to write that down. Denise is going to send up a poll. No poll. Sorry. No, just write in the comments area what attracted you to this webinar. Hello. Hi, everyone. So what attracted you to come here today? What was that reason that you took time out of your precious day so that you can listen to me chit chat? What was that? Right? So please write that in the comments area so that we can give you the best experience that, you know, to alter to you. Wonderful. The belief in abundance I really need. Yeah, from Rose. Wonderful. So that is wonderful. Thank you for sharing and being vulnerable. Yeah, you know, what is abundance? You know, I hear this term all the time. What is that? What is abundance? You know, a lot of people have, they use it in different tense. And what I've learned is, or if you look in the dictionary, if you look up the word abundance, it really just says it's a large amount of something. Okay, it's a large amount of something. That is exactly what abundance is. So I remember when I first started asking, oh, I want abundance, I want abundance. And you know what I got? I got abundance, but I got abundance in a lot of paperwork. Okay, so you want to become clear about what your abundance is. So my goal, what I would ask you all to do right now is on that pen and paper that you took out earlier. And if you haven't, you still have time to do so. I would like you to write down what it is that you want abundance in. Okay, because clarity gives you the key. Okay, and let's see what else other people wrote. We have Long here to help and clear. Okay, wonderful. So to get like that clarity, that reading, yes, wonderful. So then we also have here, I've been trying to attract prosperity into my life. Yes. And that's another word, abundance, prosperity. We need to become clear about what we mean by these words, okay? Because the vibration behind it is what creates the attraction. The words, words don't really mean much when it comes to our attraction level. And I know that's difficult or sometimes confusing, but the words don't mean anything or create anything. What does create is the feeling and the emotions that you put behind it and what you believe about it, right? So what you think and what you feel. So there needs to be this connection between your heart and your mind. Wonderful. So I'm going to read a few more comments here that we have. We have Zoraida said that what brought her here today was the word abundance. Yes. So become clear about what that means to you. Wonderful. Great. Some Helen wrote, I would like to attract an employment that I love and that fully expresses who I am. And you deserve that, Helen. You so deserve that. And I want you to get that, because the more happier you are, the more you're able to attract into your life. And we'll get into that more in the webinar. Wonderful. So thank you all for sharing. So I do want to share with you here as well. You know, a lot of people have many different programs out there around creating abundance, about creating more money into our lives. There's so many different programs, and I've tried a lot of them. And what I found was that everyone else around me was having really awesome experiences, and I wasn't. And I was getting more and more frustrated. And I felt like I just kept going down. Like my money went down, my happiness went down, my relationships went down. Like my ability to really feel connected was just going down. And I was doing all this work and I was, wondering why. So as I grew my connection with the angels, they were like, they said, you need to get to the root. And I'm like, what does that mean? So then I started to do more research, and it shows that 6 out of 10 people can do the surface level work. These are what most of the programs do. Okay. But there's the 4 out of the 10. Okay. There's that 4 out of the 10 that working on the surface does not create any results. And guess what? I was one of those 10. Okay. I was one of those 4 out of the 10. And I bet a lot of you can also relate to this. And what I've learned was that I needed to go deeper. And the angels have shown me how to do that, how to read people's energies, how to be able to see what is going on for people so that they can start moving their abundance, and more importantly, their ability to attract. Because that's basically what it is to be able to move your ability to attract things into your life, right? Understanding your vibrational frequency, understanding where you are in the spectrum, will give you a clear understanding as far as how fast you can create results, okay? And how that will last in your life, okay? Wonderful. So Esther wrote, I agree. Yeah, girl. Yeah. Agreed. Yes, Esther. Thank you so much. And we have here, my parents are forcing me to do the work they like. Yeah, that's a really big thing. Our parents really just want the best for us. Okay. And for them, they see it in a specific way. And sometimes that becomes really difficult for us because it's not what we envision for our life. And all they want is the best. So what we need to reassure our parents, right, if we can, is to say, hey, I respect what you are saying. I respect that you want me to have things in this way. and you see that the only way I could reach success is through this particular steps, and then you can share with them what success actually looks for you, right? Say, ma, dad, mama, papa, however it is that you call your parents. Say, parents or your guardians, or people who have a big impact in your life. You tell them, hey, thank you, and then you show them that how your steps is going to get you to success as well, right? And they may or may not be on board with you, and that's okay. But you also want to be very mindful and respectful of how they feel, because it's not fun trying to battle your parents and also try to prove to yourself and attract your abundance and all of these things. It just becomes too much work. So they're not listening to you. So you know what I would recommend, that we do a complimentary session. Dionise is going to actually post that up right now. And that goes for anyone who is on. I'm going to offer you a 20-minute strategy session on money and how to discuss that. Okay, wonderful. And then Tess wrote love and finances. Yes, wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you so much, all of you. So, my journey was the same. I still struggle with my parents at times. I'm not going to say that it's perfect, but now as they start seeing that I am experiencing more abundance, I'm just more free, and they see that I'm happy, because the truth is that they want to really see us happy. And as they see that I am more happy, what ends up happening is they start backing off a little bit and letting things kind of let me do my thing. And hopefully that can be the same experience for you. Everyone's different and it's unique. And as we connect individually, we'll be able to do that. Wonderful. So here we go to the meet and greet of why you are here today. We're going to talk about here the levels of vibration. So I have two charts. This is one chart that I'm going to show you, and then I'm going to show you another one, which is a little bit easier maybe for some of you, depending on what you prefer. So as you see here, these are vibrational levels. So we have the survival. There's survival, and then it goes all the way to Christ consciousness. And as you see, Christ consciousness is a lot bigger and it's a lot brighter than survival. Okay, and that is for a reason, because in Christ consciousness, where we all want to really be, which is also called it, Christ consciousness is also known as like unlimited abundance or unlimited consciousness. Okay, I just feel connected with Christ consciousness. Okay, and that's why I use that word. But if you are not comfortable with that, you can use unlimited consciousness. And you want to use what sparks in your life. So as we go along through this chart, and I'm going to show you the other chart to make it a little bit easier. So as you see here, we have the levels of vibration. So we have the vibrational energy, the vibrational levels on one side, and then the emotional and psychological states. Now, as we move along, as you see here, survival, right? I'm going to put my little arrow here. As you see, survival here is a really small vibration. And this vibration takes a really long time to create. When you're creating from this energy right here in survival, okay, you are creating from a very low, slow vibration. Now, one is not better than the other, and I want to remove judgment from this. It's just about what you want to create and how fast you want to create it. Sometimes we need to create things from a slower vibration, because we won't be able to handle if we were doing it from, let's say, Christ consciousness, and it came so quickly, we wouldn't be able to create. So each level is important. Okay. And as we go up through the spectrum, we have coping and faith. And what I've seen is that most people, most of us, are under survival and coping. Okay. And I'll explain to you more what each of these mean. Okay. Wonderful. I want to explain what these mean. And I'm just going to look at the comments really quickly. Yeah, so we have Zoraida here. Melissa, could you speak briefly about some mantras to use? Yeah, definitely. You know, Zoraida, that's a great question that we can do later on. Dionise is going to do a poll right now, and that's going to go live in a moment. And Zoraida, I want you to remind me that question, because that's an awesome question, and I want to do that. And I also want to give you the next step as well. Thank you all for all your questions. I really, really appreciate you all. So here we go. Under each state, there is an emotion that's attached to it. Okay. And this is how we create. So, excuse me, I almost choked on my saliva. That's what happens when you do live events. Anything is possible. I love it. Okay, great. So, the lowest vibration, which is really interesting when I first learned about this and really felt what this felt like, the lowest vibration is shame. Okay, and this is under survival. So we're talking about survival right near here. And this is the slower vibration that we talked about before. Okay, so we have shame, guilt, empathy, grief, and fear. Okay, and I put this in order and as far as their vibration. So what I mean by that is that grief is a higher vibration than shame. Okay, so as it goes down, the vibration of what it creates gets higher. Okay, so and this is also really interesting, because this created, a lot of people create from right here, from fear. Okay, and because, oh well, if I don't do this, then I won't have the money, I won't have whatever's going on. Wonderful. So I just want to look at the poll right now. Just give me one moment. And it seems that most people, we have a tie right now. And we have most people saying that they're in coping and faith. So you could it's going to continue to be live for now. And because as we go along, you may find that you're in a different space. And I'm really excited about that. Wonderful. Great. So then the next one is coping. Coping is desire. It's also hope. So desire and hope and wishing are all kind of very similar in the vibrational frequency. Okay, and some people are like, I don't understand how desire can be so low. And the reason why desire is so low, or even the fact that anger is above desire, right? Anger actually has a higher vibration than desire. And when I learned that and I connected with those energies with the angels, it was quite interesting, because in anger, you get things done. Okay, because you're pissed off, you do things a little bit more and you create more. When you're in desire, you're just wishing and hoping, and almost like you want someone else to do the work for you. Okay, but in anger, you actually, or if you don't do anything, you got to do it yourself. That kind of belief. What's that statement that people say? Oh, you have to do it yourself to get it right, something like that. I'm saying this so backwards right now. And as you can tell, I don't use that phrase, but I have heard it so many times from people. You need to knock that out. Don't even bother with that. Wonderful. So Rose put here that she's in coping. Awesome. Thank you for sharing. Most people feel that they're in coping right now. And as we go along, I'll see where we are, which I'm really excited for. Great. So now we're going to move into faith. Okay, and this is really important for us to understand. In faith, we have courage, we have surrender, and we have willingness. Okay, and this is where our vibration starts to move a little bit more. And this is also connected, if you know about the chakra system, this is like the fourth chakra. Okay. And it's really interesting because it's connected to the heart, but love is actually in the next vibration. Okay. So I just want you to recognize that here. Okay. So in faith, this is where you, there's like that surrendering, there's the courage. This is where people take risk. And this is where I find, I found myself here for a while. And sometimes I fall back into this space when I am not continuously being aware of where my vibration is. And this is about willingness to take risks. This is about surrendering. This is about courage. This is about risk. And, when you take risk, it allows you to create things in your life. So there's a higher vibration in here. Efficiency is the next one. Efficiency is acceptance, reason, love. Okay. And this is a really powerful place. And I would like a lot of us to actually go to this space. Because even though we all want Christ consciousness, the reality is that Christ consciousness takes a lot of work, and it takes going through each step. But what I've learned is that we can get to this step a lot easier and maintain this step and then work towards Christ consciousness. You will be able to create a lot. A lot of billionaires, millionaires are in this vibration. They think, they take the risks, they accept the risks that they're taking, they accept the wins and they accept the losses both as a positive, right? I lost money, great. I won money, great. One is not better than the other, okay? And this is about reason. Reason is in love, right? Doing things because there's a passion, there's a spark. Wonderful. So now let's talk about Christ consciousness. And I really like, Christ consciousness is where we experience true miracles. Okay. You can call this miracle consciousness, unlimited consciousness. I like to call it Christ consciousness. And joy. Ooh, I love this vibration. And it's joy takes a lot of effort because you have to be strong in joy. It doesn't matter what's happening externally. It's what's going on internally that allows you to maintain the joy. Joy. So I want to share something really, really cool. Some of you may know of like Louise Hayes, Wayne Dyer, and those wonderful artists in the self-help areas, right? And if you know a little bit, if you don't know, it's okay too. Louise Hayes was diagnosed with ovarian cancer. And, the doctors wanted her to go in surgery and do all of these things. And she decided to give herself some time, okay, and do all the things that brought her joy. Now, in the way that she explained it isn't, she's not explaining complete joy, right? The way in her book, she doesn't say, oh, through joy is how I created. But if you look at what she was doing, she wasn't listening to people. She was allowing herself to be guided by her own internal spirit and move into curing herself. And within 6 months, she was cured of ovarian cancer naturally without doing any surgery, chemo, radiation. She did that through creating enjoyment in her life. Okay, what are you going through right now? Right? Are you, we are all at something. There's something that is in lack for most of us on this call. Because if you weren't, you wouldn't be here today. Right? There's something you want to improve in, and that's great. Imagine what you can do if you brought joy to that place. Okay, what would your life look like if you brought joy into your health? What would your life look like if you brought joy into your relationships, your love relationships, your relationships with your children, with your parents, your relationship with your coworkers, with your neighbors? How would your life change? What would it look like? Think about that for a moment. What would it look like for you? I want to increase my positivity. Yes. I want you to increase your positivity too. You know why? And this takes effort. And through enjoyment, if you do everything that brings you joy, you will be able to create that in your life. What would your life look like if you brought in more abundance, if you brought in more love, you brought in all of this joy? And peace. I want to talk about peace. Peace is about stillness. This is something we all desire and we never make time for because we feel that we know more, that I have to do something. And the truth is, you don't have to do anything but be peaceful. And this enlightenment, most people will never know what this feels like. And or if they do, it's for a very short moment in time. And I want to change that. Right? I want more people to experience enlightenment, because enlightenment is that state where I want water and then water shows up. I'm hungry and a meal pops up from someone offers you out to dinner, or you create plans to go out. It's just so effortless. Okay, important, effortless. So give me one moment. I'm just going to have a drink of water because I've been talking a mile a minute. Okay, I am back. Thank you for letting me take that drink of water. So now let's have some fun and find out your vibrational level. So this is a really fun part here. I really enjoy this and I hope you all are ready. So let's get comfortable. Let's all get comfortable, and I'm actually going to share my face with you so we can do this together. Hola! I am back. Wonderful. So now we're going to have some fun. We're going to play. We're going to play. Are you ready to play? I'm ready to play. I'm ready to bring in joy. I'm ready to bring in enlightenment. I'm ready to bring our vibration up. Okay? But before we can bring and change anything, we first need to learn, how do we detect where we are? How can I find out where in the spectrum am I? Yeah, Zoraida wrote, yeah, I am ready. Wonderful. Yes, joy. Yes, I am very excited. Now, my eyes will be going back and forth because I'm looking between the comments and then the camera. So please excuse that. Okay, I just want to let you know what's happening on this end. Great. So I want us all to we're going to take in 3 deep breaths in and then out, and I'll count us in. We'll do it together. And then we're going to feel where we are in the spectrum. Okay, and what I want us to look at is to see if we're in survival, if we're in coping, if we are in Christ consciousness. Maybe there is someone here in Christ consciousness. I'm going to be honest, I am not in Christ consciousness. Honest, right? And that is the best way to be. So here we go. We're ready. Okay, so let's take in 3 deep breaths in. I'll count us in. 1, 2, 3. Breathe in. Out. In. Out. In. Out. Good. Now just want you can place your hands over your heart, over your stomach, wherever you feel. And I want you to feel where you are. Am I in survival? Am I in faith? Am I in coping? And what the terminologies or the feelings within is, do I feel anger? Do I feel grief? Do I feel desire? Do I feel empathy? Do I feel courageous? Am I feeling enlightened? Enlightenment is that anything is possible. Like that is that moment where you're like, nothing can stop me, right? I am so magical. That is enlightenment space. I'm in joy where everything is just so much fun. Or I'm in love where everything seems bright, right? I am in acceptance where I accept whatever comes my way, right? I allow spirit to work through me and for me in all. Wonderful. So now you guys can write on the side here where you feel you are. Okay? Where do you feel? And I want you to write it in the comment area here. Okay, because I'm going to pick a few of you to see if you are accurate around where you're feeling. Okay, I want to see if you're able to feel where you are. So I'm just going to give you a few moments. I know there's a little delay, so I'm just going to wait. Great. Wonderful. Okay, awesome. So I don't know how to say your name correctly. Maybe you can help me here. The one, Abhinav? Abhinav. Did I say that correctly? Abhinav. Abhinav, you wrote that you are in love. So I'm just going to tap into your energy. What I'm actually getting for you, Abhinav, I hope I'm saying it right. Sorry. What I'm feeling for you is that you're actually in anger. Okay? Yay! So you're actually in anger, and that's okay, right? Because what we're going to do today is see how we can move you up. Okay? We have Esther. Esther, you roll here acceptance. Okay, I'm going to feel this. You are correct. You are on point. Woohoo, Esther. Wonderful. I'm going to do one more. I'm going to see who really needs this right now. Okay, and this is another name that I'm really don't know how to pronounce well. Maybe I could get some assistance. The Enna? What the N one? I don't want to say it wrong. Not Nandini? Nandini. I hope I said your name right. I am in survival coping, but currently going into faith. Okay, so you could only be in one vibration at a time, right? So what I feel is you are wanting, okay, wanting to be in faith, and where you currently are, you're in desire, which is under coping. Okay, so you're not too far from faith, and we'll work on how to get you to the next level. So thank you all. Continue writing where you are. I'm really happy and grateful for all of you for being here and being vulnerable with me right now. Wonderful. So the next exercise that we're going to do is to actually help bring that level higher. Okay, and it's so simple that most people don't do it, and I just want you to do it. It's worth your time. Believe me, it shifts me all the time. Every time I'm feeling like I'm falling down, it helps bring up. So thank you all for sharing. And I just want to do a really nice shout out to Denise for being so on point here. Go, girlfriend. And she's right next to me, so I keep looking, as you see. For being so on point and being making this really easy for each and every one of us here. Okay, thank you. And thank you all for being here as well. I'm really grateful. So here's the exercise, and we're going to take 3 deep breaths in and out again. And then we're going to go into somewhat of a meditation state where we're going to feel out our bodies, and I'll show you how to do that as we go along. So you can have your eyes open or closed. You may want to do it closed or you may want to do it open. So let's take in a deep breath in. We're going to do 3 breaths. So in 1, out, in, out. One more time. In, out. Wonderful. So now I want you to close your eyes and listen to the sounds of my voice. Okay. And I want you to just get comfortable. If you need to move your shoulders, you need to crack your toes, stretch, whatever it is that you need, get comfortable. And now I want you to just scan your body, starting from your toes, going up and up and up. And what we're scanning for is if there's any pain. So if there's any pain as we're scanning the body, going up your knees into your hips, we're going to scan your body and just going to be aware. We're just observing. We're not judging. We're just observing what is happening in your body. And just let that continue to scan up into your stomach, up your chest, into your arms and shoulders, your neck, head, all the way up to the crown of your head. Wonderful. And I just want you to notice the pain that you have. Okay? And now we're going to call in a white beam of light from the heavens coming straight down into our crown, the top of our head, this white beam of light coming from Father Earth. Father Sky, sorry. And this beautiful beam of light is now going down, down, down into your body, into your skull, into your face, illuminating every cell. And the white light is now illuminating every cell and organism in your face, down, 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 through your throat, down, 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 into your shoulders. Going down, 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 into your chest, into your heart, into your breast, down, 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 into your stomach, down, 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 illuminating every organ in our body, every muscle, going down, 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 into our hips, down, 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 our legs, down, down, down to the toes. Wonderful. Now our body is illuminated, this beautiful beam of white light. Now I want you to go to where you felt any pain. And I want you to bring in that white light, completely just focusing on that area of the pain. Maybe you're feeling it in your shoulders. Maybe you're feeling it in your lower back. Maybe you're feeling it in your stomach, in your chest. We're going to illuminate this white light. And now I want you to repeat to yourself, I now remove this block. I now remove this block. I now remove this block. I now release this block from my body. Continue. I now release this block from my body. And just continue to bring in that white light. Continue. Continue. And continue. And just allow that energy to move. We're shining. I now release this block now. Taking a deep breath in. and out. Releasing that block. You may need to even move your body. I'm moving my body, right? To release that block. I am now free from this block. I am hungry now. That is awesome. That means that you created space. That means that you created space and that that block is now moving out. So good job, right? And do you still feel pain? Do you guys still feel pain? And as you move this pain out of your body, because your body is trying to tell you that something is out of balance. And I want to give you a hint. Depending on where this pain is where you are also suffering in your vibrational energy, or where you are becoming, where you are attracting in this energy. So if you are having a lot of lower pains, like your legs, your toes, your hips, you're in survival, right? You are in survival mode. If you're having pain in your heart, then you are moving from faith. Okay? But there, when you have pain in that area, that means there is still a block. You're in that vibration, yes. But there's a block from moving you higher in that vibration. Okay? So that is something that you want to pay attention to. Our body is a vehicle. Okay? It is our friend. It is our navigation. It is our GPS. Okay? And as we treat our body as our GPS, our navigation system throughout life, we will be able to experience a lot of great things. Okay, so we have here, my pain is now entered back in my neck. Okay, wonderful. So now you just got to go back in that space and continue to bring in that white light. Okay, and this is something you can do all the time. No one has to know that you're doing it. Okay, you have the ability, you can do this anywhere. You don't need anything but yourself and your own connection to spirit. We are all spiritual beings. We are all connected, whether you choose to accept that or not. I choose to accept it because it has allowed me to create a lot of wonderful things in my life. Okay, wonderful. So let's take in a deep breath in and out. So now I want you to see, where are you now? And I'm going to go back to the slides. Oh, we having this problem again? We had this problem yesterday where it wasn't letting me share again. Give me one moment so that I could fix this. So as we figure this out, we're going to send out a poll where you can answer questions. It is now up to where you think you are now, right? Where are you now? Have you elevated? Have you gone down? No matter where you are, I just want to know so we could see what we need to work on now. So as we figure this out again, please submit your comments into the poll, your results. Thank you. Okay, great. So we had fun. Where are you now? So let's see. Most people say, oh, wow, this is amazing. Most people are saying that they're in faith now. This is great because before our overall energy was in coping. So we definitely moved from one vibration to the other. Congratulations. Yay! And I want you all to clap as well because that creates joy. So we're going to clap again. Yay! Celebrate, celebrate, celebration. Okay, I'm not a singer, but we need to bring joy, right? So we're bringing ourselves up, 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 and up. Wonderful. So wonderful. This is where our vibration is now. And we can do this as many times as we need. Now, as we do this practice, where we go in and bringing light into our bodies, and there are going to be times where things will come up. As we do this more, it gets deeper and deeper into the root. Okay? And things from our past will come up. Maybe things that we've learned from others will come up. Also, things around maybe even past lives. And the truth is that none of that matters. What matters is that we remove the block so that we can step into that vibrational energy, so that we can be that magnet for the things that we want to bring into our lives. Okay? What do you want in your life? How important is having abundance in your life to you? And I want you to ask yourself that question now. How important is it having abundance in my life? And now that in the first exercise that we did earlier, where we talked about what abundance meant to you, right? What you want to be abundant in, right? And if you want to take it even deeper, why do you want those things? What would that bring to your life? Right? And as you can figure out, like, if you want more money, why do you want more money? Because it brings you peace. Then you know what vibration you need to be in. Christ consciousness. Because peace is under Christ consciousness. And you're able to bring that forward by being truthful to yourself. So now it's time to make a lasting change that will put you on the path of success. Are you ready for that? I'm going to be honest, not everyone will be ready to make lasting changes in their life, because this means that you need to go within and admit and accept, okay, that there is something out of balance, that there is something that needs to change, that is not working for you. How important is it? Are you ready? Are you ready for that? So for those of us who are serious about creating an abundant life, I created this program, Mastering the Art of Abundance. In this program, this is going to be something that's really, really powerful, and I'll explain to you, this program is for you. If you are tired of going in circles without seeing results, are you one of the 4 like I was? Okay, I was that 4. Are you one of that 4? You needed to go deeper. No matter what you do with all those other things, they won't be able to bring you to Christ consciousness, because you needed to go deeper. And there's nothing wrong with that. It just means what you need to do. You came here to do something a little bit deeper this time around. And for those of us who are a part of that 4, you're more likely to be a really old soul. So for those of you who are wondering how long you've been on earth, you are the transformational people on earth that have been on earth on the most important moments. Okay? And you're here now to do something again. Okay? And you need to accept that. Okay, because that is so empowering to be able to accept where you are. Great. This program is for you if you are ready to experience and co-create more flow of money and love in your life. This program is for you if you want to create a permanent shift in your vibrational energy. That in itself is priceless. Imagine creating a permanent shift in your vibrational energy where you don't have to go back and continuously be working on the same thing again and again and again. Because I know that for myself, I felt like I was working on the same program again, and I'll do one thing, it got good, and then again. Imagine being able to just leave that behind and create a permanent shift so that you can continuously focus on the things that are really important in your life, right? You don't have to worry about where that money is coming from because you know it's just coming because of your vibration. And now you can go and experience things and do all of the things that you always dreamed of with the people you love. Oh my God, that excites me. This program is for you if you are ready to let life have more fun and have more freedom and more passion. In this program, this is what you will receive. Mastering the Art of Abundance. You will get 6 group coaching calls, which is amazing because just like we did today, and we were able to elevate our energy so quickly, imagine doing that with an intentional group who you created a relationship with. Will be able to skyrocket and quickly, very, very quickly. You will also receive 2 individual calls. Okay, this is amazing. This is private calls with me. So you will receive the group calls as well as individually to work on deeper stuff that's going on for you. You get a private Facebook group to be able to chat about things that are going on whenever you need support. You will have 24-hour, 24/7 support with me. And you also get unlimited email access to me as well. As long as I have internet on my phone, you have me at your disposal. And that in itself is amazing. So for the first 10 people to sign up, you will receive this amazing bonus. This bonus is 2 amazing bonus. The first bonus is you'll get 3 months of the membership program. And for those of you who follow me on YouTube, you've heard me do this. You've probably seen some of my stuff as well. This is where we learn about the angels. Okay. This program is designed to learn how to connect with each angel, how to use these angels. Okay. And you'll have access to that for free for the first 10 people to sign up. Also, the second bonus is an additional group call with me where I'll be giving you detailed informations about what is going on, detailed information, sorry. You will receive an additional call with me to super boost your energy, to techniques to do super boosting on the spot so that no one can interfere or push you in any direction. You're working in a place, maybe you're working in a space where people are not connecting with you, right? They're bringing your energy down. They're making you feel guilty. They're bringing your energy down. I give you the techniques to bring yourself right back up without having to fall into vibration, and it won't affect your vibrational energy from others. Wonderful. Your investment today is one payment of $147 or 2 installments of $85, whichever works best for you. I made this program very, very affordable so that we can create the results that we need. Okay. The value of this program is $3,500. And you are getting it for like so much less. I don't even know what that percentage is, like 2% of what it is. Okay. Wonderful. So now I'm open to questions. Denise has posted the offer up so that you can join and learn information. And for those who have not taken me up on the offer for the 20-minute strategy session, you can do that. And you can do it by going to my website as well if you don't see the drop down. Now, I want to show you when you click on the offer page, this is where it will take you to Miracles Within Us website. Okay, so as you see here, miracleswithinus.net, the heart.html. And when you scroll down, you'll be able to choose which of the two work for you. If the one payment works better for you or the two payment will work better for you. I'm really excited. I'm going to bring back this screen. Give me one moment. I hope to see you all there. Now I am, oops. There we go. Wonderful. So please feel free to write comments, questions, things that bring you, any questions that you may have. So right now I see that there has been someone who has purchased. Great. Welcome to the program. There's still some spots, Eve. The bonuses. Wonderful. So now I'm going to share my face. Okay, here we go. Here we go, everyone. Welcome. So what questions do you have, right? What is it that you want to know? What were some of the awakening moments for you during this webcast today, this webinar? Excuse me. Tell me. I know that there's a delay, so I'm just going to allow myself to get a drink of water. Wonderful. So feel free to leave a comment on the chat box. I'm here at your disposal to connect with you to see what it is that you want and need. Okay. In this program, and just like what you learned today, right? We learned how to read our energy to see where we are. What's amazing about the program is that you'll be able to learn how to read other people's energy. And that in itself is very priceless because you'll be able to see where people are, and you'll be able to scan, be able to see where their emotional level is and not allow them to bring your level down. You become very aware. Now it's up to you whether you want to move in or not, right? But you'll be able to move out of that. I could scan my own body and blockages. Yes, you could scan, and you know, that's great. But the better part is that you can do something about it. Maybe not a question, but I know I need to start being more mindful, to start increasing my vibration to bring abundance to my life. If that is what you want, you should join this program. I promise you that this program will pay itself off, because just imagine you're going to be elevating your vibration. You're going to be able to attract the money to pay for the program. And the program isn't a lot, right? As I'm offering it for today, right? For until Sunday, midnight. Okay, this program offer will be here until Sunday midnight, but the bonus is only for the first 10 people who, right? So I just want to check really quickly have you guys signed up for the complimentary session as well? Maybe you have some questions. So I have here 2 people signed on. And the way that you can get that is by going to my website, miracleswithinus.net, and you'll be able to sign up right then and there. And there's a link in the comment box that you can just click on right now in your spot. So right now there are 7 spots left available for the bonus, which I'm so excited. I would love to have you there. Any other questions, comments? I would love to see what you guys would like to say and share at this moment. Yeah. I do have a question. For those of you who are still on and have not purchased the program yet, I want to know what is stopping you from taking this leap of faith, right? Because this is about keeping your vibration at faith. Remember, we all bring up to faith. The majority of, and what that vibration does creates, this is where you have courage. This is where you surrender, okay? This is the willingness, okay, to take the risk. This is where you can make a difference. If you already have a plan about how you're going to create and move your vibration, then go for it. If you do not have a plan and you want to make things happen in your life, then you should join this program. And it's only 2 months, so it's not a lot of your time, okay? And it's going to be a great investment because you'll be able to continuously bring in what you need. So I just want, what is the hesitation? Is it money? Is it time? Is it you're not sure that this is a program for you? You're not sure to make this change? That's okay. I'm just here to support you. I'm not here to you, to support you where you are and to get you to where you want to be. That is my goal. My goal is to get you where you want to be, right? But in order for me to do that, we need to connect, right? So here you have me right now for the next few moments. So shoot it up there. What is going on for you, right? And I'll stay, I'm just gonna drink some water for a moment. And if nothing comes up, then we can end the webinar. And I know there's a delay, so I'll just wait a few moments. And, I just really want to say thank you. So Maria wrote, money. I wish I had the money, lost job. So Maria, thank you. Thank you so much for being truthful about where you, okay, I hear you. You lost your job. So for you right now is to bring in more money, right? And that's exactly what this program will be working on. Would be working on your attraction towards money. Okay? So, think about it. See what you can do. Okay? We have Ashley here. For me, what's stopping me is part fear, part finance issues, feeling like I can't make enough time for it. So just taking a deep breath in and let it go, right? And I hear the same thing. I remember my job had told me I had 1 more week left to work, and then I had no other plan. They were letting me go, right? It was a temporary job and I went to a workshop, 3-day workshop in Atlanta, Georgia. And there was a program about shifting your subconscious mind. And, this program was $1,700. Okay, $1,700 was this program for 6 months. Okay. And I was like, oh my God, I want to do this program. So I took the risk and I just think I'm going to take the risk. Faith, right? I was working from the vibrational energy of full faith that I'll be able to make the payments for this program and more. And can I tell you that I do not regret ever taking that 6-month program. It is still things that I use today, things that I still show people in my programs. This is things I do on my one-on-one coaching as well. So for those of you who may have done coaching with me in the past, you know. So I have 5 more spots available. Receive the bonus. Excited for that? Yes, I want to make more money. Right. I hear you. I want you to make more money, because the more money you make, the more you'll be able to feel a sense of worthiness, and you'll be able to jump in, do things that you enjoy, just like joining this program and being able to share that with other people. Do not work from fear. Remember what fear was. Fear was the lower vibrational energies. It's under survival. Okay, so just think about where you're reacting. For some of us, it really isn't possible. And I completely understand it. For it's about shifting where our priorities are. Okay, because when I did that and I took that risk, $1,500 is not an easy thing to just go quick on, right? And just jump and do that. And at that moment, I was being laid off, right? So I know what it feels like, but I chose not to live in fear, which was under survival, which is a really slow vibration, which creates the attraction to be really, really slow. I chose to go to faith, and I took the program. It was amazing, and I had a lot of that material also working with you here in the. So do you guys have any questions, any concern, anything you want to know? I'm here, I'm listening. I feel, I want to feel where your energy is right now. Great. I'm just checking to know that there's a delay. So I do have a question for those of you who are still on. What was it that you enjoyed most about today's webinar? What is the one thing that you will take out of today? I want to know what no. And if there's nothing, that's okay too. Just write nothing. Right? I'm okay with honesty. Right? What did you enjoy most about today? What did you learn today? Right? What are you excited about today? Right? What did this webinar do for you today? What did this for you today? That it is possible to attract abundance. Yes. And it's so simple, right? It is so, so simple to attract abundance, right? That is amazing. Something I would also like to know is, how did you hear of today's webinar? That's like, how did you hear of today? Did you hear it through Facebook? Did you hear it through my YouTube? Are you on my newsletter list? How did you hear about today? I love to know so that I know where to spend my energy, right? So I ask you to help me do that. So Denise sent out a poll. So we have someone on YouTube. Thank you. Thank you so much. Email, Maria. Thank you so much. Okay, so it gives me hope I can make my life better. Yeah, from Ashley. Yeah, hope is okay, but hope is also a lower energy. So what word can we bring? It brought you maybe to the, right? We want to be very mindful about where we are on this vibrational energy, right? Because if you are in hope, you're in desire, which is in coping. And I want you to move to faith. I want us to remain in faith. Okay. So the faith is courage, surrender. Wow. I have asked my God, I have asked my God and the angels to help me in life. Yes. It's very important that we do that because we're connected to spirit, right? We are so connected. We're all vibrating on that level. Wonderful. So I'm going to give you a few more moments to see if there's any more questions and comments. I'm here as long as you guys are keeping me here, right? And I love to do this to be of. I hope. And well, I know that we talked about doing the complimentary session. So for all of you here, take that session because we'll be able to do some work. Okay. And only 2 people signed up for it. So what's going on, guys? I'm going to see you all on it. Okay. Wonderful. Okay, so I'm going to check the poll out right now. So yes, everyone. So we have 50% they loved it, and 50% who said yes, that they enjoyed today's webinar. Thank you so much, all of you, for all of your support and all of your connections. We have here email. Yeah. Thank you all for being a part within this community. Without you, this wouldn't be possible. And I ask that you share this information with others. You will receive an email, a thank you email from me with the replay of this session. If there's anyone who you feel that will benefit, right, learn something from what it is, or you just want to watch it again because there's certain parts of it that you really enjoyed, please share it, love it, like it, right? And allow yourself to really take it. We covered a lot today. And I hope you guys took and I may do this webinar again. I'm going to seriously think about it because I had a lot of fun doing this. So the throat chakra, which level is that located? Wait, which level does it relate to? So our throat chakra is connected to our expression. Okay, so that is also going to be in faith because it has to do with expressing and taking a risk. Throat chakra is very connected to that. And it could also move into like acceptance, but it's more under willingness, being flexible, right? That's the end of vibration of where faith is. It's like flexibility. We have here, so Long Road, thank you very much for your presentation. I like levels of vibration. Yes, this was amazing. Thank you so much. So I'm going to wish you all a blessed day. Thank you so much. And until the next time, I love you unconditionally. Yay!